I am good at communicating very difficult technological concepts and or trends or visions about how the future is going to be to everyday normal people who may or may not be technological or tech savvy. So I can take new things, complex things, aspirational things, anything that a company is trying to use to change the world, and I can make it palatable, understandable, and enticing to an end user, a customer, a partner, but someone who usually up until that moment hadn't been running around asking for that thing. Henry Ford famously said, if I had given people what they wanted, I would have given them faster horses. First company I ever founded was 80 Watt Cinema, the production company, film production company in New York City, fresh out of NYU Film School. Jones-Dilworth is the second company I started. The third is the Daily Dot, of which I'm a co-founder. It's also an Austin startup. It is an online media venture that is the hometown newspaper of the World Wide Web. So insofar as you might have the Catonsville Times or the Sandusky Register, the Daily Dot is an online newspaper that treats web communities like they're real communities, whether that's Facebook or Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Etsy, Foursquare, Dig. We actually report from and inside of those communities as if we were living in Sandusky, Ohio, or Austin, Texas, or Baltimore, Maryland, literally knocking door to door on users and calling on them to do interviews and to tell us what's going on in the community. So the Daily Dot's doing really, really well. It's actually blowing all of its goals out of the water, so we're really happy right now. And the other company I have founded most recently is called Totem, and it's actually a company that we have incubated at Jones-Dilworth. It's a separate company, but all of our colleagues have worked on it, and it is a press page tool. So many companies don't have a press page. The press really wants you to have a great press page, and many companies that do have press pages, they're unfortunately pretty poor. And so Totem is a very simple press page builder that allows you to treat your early and often most influential audience, the press, analysts, and influencers, with the respect, giving them all the information that you need. And there's a phase 2 and a phase 3 of Totem that we're not talking about yet, but we think we have an opportunity to build like the next great PR tools company, and the tools that we'll offer will be multifaceted and many. The talent pool in Austin, I think, is better than people give it credit for. I do think that Austin has a few unique characteristics. One of them is that we have more of precisely what I called before Bo Jackson people. So for those of you who weren't following sports in the 80s, these are people who can play more than one sport. And I think we have an unusual number of those people who are not merely specialists, but can do, marketers who can program, designers who can code, coders who are great spokespeople, evangelists who have great SEO skills, so on and so forth. So I think we have a lot of that, and that's unusual, and I think that's pretty exciting for Austin. A lot of people are moving here, and the city is growing, and the talent pool is growing. And I think the best thing we can do is just focus on making this a great place to be, as people and as institutions, and the rest will follow. 10 years from now, I actually think that Austin won't be all that different. And I think the temptation is to say that we will be bigger or we will be more. But I don't think that anyone in Austin who really has their head screwed on straight wants us to be much different than we are today. We do a lot of things really well, and I think we should continue to do those things well. I think we should continue to improve. But I don't think we should try and make Austin something it's not. It's quite wonderful, and it's at the top of so many people's lists for a darn good reason. The breakfast taco can definitely be accounted for being a big reason that I decided to move here in the first place.